Okay, so where are we now?
So in this section we're looking at the beginning of the 20th century, so this is the 1900s, and this is where perfumery changes. Up until this time, perfume came in these medicine bottles because people decanted them into beautiful toilet dressing table sets, but suddenly we're going to have bottle design, and perfumery is going to race forward like we can't imagine. So we look through here. On the side, just saying it's quite interesting, these little bottles, you can open them up and then sniff inside, so you can begin to understand what the perfumes of the period smelt like. And you see again these very plain medicine bottles like we saw before. Here's quite a good one, Perfumer to His Majesty the King. And then suddenly we arrive here,
Oh, wow,
1906, and we start to see bottles with very intricate designs on the stopper, like this one for Styx, or this incredible bottle for Léman. So you see all of them start to have design. And these bottles were made for François Coty, and Coty is known as the father of modern perfumery, and he arrived in the Place Vendôme, had a conversation with his next door neighbour, who was a jewellery designer, and asked him to make a label to go on a bottle, a Baccarat bottle. And it inspired his next door neighbour not just to make a label, but to make a label, a bottle and a box. Might not sound very much, but no one had thought of doing that before. And so his neighbour presented this bottle, label and box, and so conceptual perfume packaging was created, and the next door neighbour was a man everybody's heard of. His name was René Lalique.
Wonderful.
And in this little cabinet, this very rare case here is a case with the Coty perfumes, and this was used by the salesman to show the perfumes to the buyers, and it's in Burr walnut. And then in the back is the plaque by René Lalique, and here this very, very rare plaque, which would have gone in the shop window to show that it has Coty perfumes. Today most people wouldn't understand that Coty, for us as perfumers, is known as the father of modern perfumery. And any of your readers or lookers, what do we do on the internet? Watchers, who go to New York, if you know the store Henry Bendel, that store used to be the Coty perfume shop. That's how big his business was.
That's huge.
It's enormous. It's huge. It's absolutely huge. So then we come round through here, and we really see in this section Lalique as we know him to be in these bottles, in these 6 cabinets. And if you look at this green bottle, I love it. It looks like the top of an electricity pylon.
Oh, yeah.
If you think of Fritz Lang's Metropolis, it's all about modernism. And we see the difference in here a very Belle Epoque image of a woman very, very romantic, and then the green bottle and the blue one in front about modernism. So we see the change between before the First World War and after the First World War, and society's attitude toward women, basically. That's one of my favourite bottles of all.
Why do you love this one?
It's called Le Baiser de Faune, the kiss of the fawn. It was made for Molinard by Lalique, and it came off the back of Debussy's Après-midi d'une Faune, which was danced by Nijinsky in Diaghilev's ballet for Ballet Russe. And I won't go into the story because I'm sure that it's not proper to say it, but Nijinsky got so carried away as the faun that he caused a scandal in the opera house and everybody stormed out. And so it set a fashion in bottle design that the fawns were there to pounce on young women and seduce them. And I think it's quite a fabulous bottle.